Just do it. I'm on my way.
Do you hate Dimitri more than you love your own daughter?
What? Are you kidding? Of course not.
Look, you tell Dimitri that Bianca will call, and they can make arrangements to go riding.
I was just turning in. Got a big day tomorrow.
Yeah, so do I.
I'm gonna meet Axel.
Hey, how's it going, Miss Green?
Mezza.
Going for a liquid lunch or something more substantial?
I'll take a look at the menu.
You know it by heart.
Yeah, well, great menus are like great friends. Always a comfort. So are we hiding behind the headlines?
Hey! Did you see cantaloupes were up 89 cents a pound?
I see Trevor's up to his old tricks.
Well, I'm just waiting for my lunch.
Yeah, well, spying can work up quite an appetite.
Spying? What's covert about corn chowder and a BLT on whole wheat? Toasted.
Well, that all depends on how you eat it. You know, one bite at a time, and you put down the spoon between each mouthful, and you can drag lunch into dinner time.
Now, why would I want to do that, huh?
Well, it aids the digestion and gives you a chance to check out Axel. You know I'm meeting him here today.
Gee, was that today? Huh?
Why don't you stop playing games and cross stalking Janet off your list today, tomorrow, and every other day?
Sweetheart, it's a public place. I can chow down here and whenever I want to.
Trevor, this isn't fair.
Hey, c'est la guerre, c'est l'amour. It's a man for himself.
What about me?
Well, what about you? I figure you got two options. You can surrender your arms, I'll drop mine, and it'll be unconditional surrender. What do you say? Ooh-wee, baby.
Spine door number 2.
Me, fighting for my lady. Fighting like hell. Now, why don't you just sit down here and wait for Mr. Janet Green? We'll do it together.
Dimitri? Shouldn't leave your door open, you know.
Really?
Yeah, anybody may walk in.
I don't get much traffic through here these days, Edmund.
What are you doing sitting here in the dark?
If you are here because you feel sorry for me, just get the hell out.
Oh, hello, dear.
Oh. Hi, Opal. Hi there, honey.
Phoebe, how's that leg? Well, I won't be doing any river dancing anytime soon.
Oh, you'll be up running on all 4 cylinders in no time. Could you use a nice cup of hot tea? Take the chill off?
Yeah, that'd be great.
All right. Thanks. Well, let me play Polly. I'll put the kettle on.
Thanks, thank you, dear.
Any messages?
Yes, dear, right by the phone. Oh, and Jim wants you to call.
There's, nothing from Mateo?
You know, when I was a girl, it wasn't considered proper for a young woman to call a man, but I'll be happy to give you some privacy.
Would you rather hear about my visit with Laura?
Oh, you know I would, darling. How is our girl?
She's good. She likes Boston, she loves the job, and of course she sends you her love.
You know, I managed to glean that much from the last postcard she sent. Now, Brooke, what aren't you telling me? Yeah, one of the best things about growing older is you're allowed to stick your nose into other people's business.
You really are something, you know.
My eyes may be old, my dear, but I can still see quite clearly. And I can see that something is obviously bothering you.
I would like to know when life got so complicated.
Oh, about the time that Adam and Eve got evicted from the garden.
For eating from the tree of knowledge?
Mm-hmm.
Well, there are some things I know I wish I didn't. I asked Laura if she knew Jim before he came to Pine Valley.
Ah, and what did she say?
It was what she wouldn't say. She didn't want to talk about him at all. I mean, the subject made her so uncomfortable. She's hiding something from me.
Have you any idea what it could be, dear?
I just have this feeling. I just feel like the earth is going to open up beneath me.
Check out your chickie, babe. That's not love light shining in her eyes.
She's just PO'd because I backed off the loan.
See Winona for all your banking needs.
Listen, my business is with the shark who floated Jim that loan.
The
right?
alleged shark. According to JT's low-life friends, his business brought in a healthy cash flow. So why would he need money floating?
Tracks.
Thanks for the tip-off.
You know him?
Yeah.
Who are they to you?
Trespassers. Get rid of them.
All My Children, brought to you by Bounce, for freshness that stays up to 5 days.
I don't feel sorry for you.
Good. Then you can stay.
Yeah, but I can't maneuver by sonar. You mind opening those blinds?
Of course. Let there be light. Better?
Not really. You look like hell.
It's what's on the inside that counts, right?
I'll let you be the judge of that. I want to see Erica about you getting together with Bianca.
And she promptly said no and banished you out of her sight.
You're right. Then she pulled a 180 and agreed to let you see Bianca.
Don't, Edmund, don't. You've had your fun with me. You can clear out now.
I'm not putting you on. It took a little persuasion, but Erica finally came around.
I can see Bianca. We can go riding.
The arrangements are up to you.
I don't know what to say. Thank you. How did you pull it off?
I just told her that spending time with Bianca would be good for her.
It didn't wash well when I tried it.
Well, you have to forgive Erica. She doesn't think of you as her daughter's savior.
What made her relent?
I hit her where she lives. Where every mother lives. In the palm of their child's hand. I just told her that Erica's Bianca's lifeline. And so, apparently, are you, Dmitri. Bianca's gonna need both of you if she's ever gonna get well. And Erica sees that now.
Are there any strings attached, Edmund?
Nope. Just play it straight. Just keep her in the loop. Give her advance notice when you want to go riding with Bianca. And if your schedules conflict, don't go to the mat with her, okay? Just defer to Erica with as much grace as you can muster.
No problem there. I will play this any way Erica wants.
A journalist is trained not to have a vested interest in the outcome of a story because having a bias warps your perspective, but I don't have any objectivity anymore. I need Mateo to find that loan shark to validate Jim's story. I need Jim's story to be true because the alternative is just too horrible to contemplate. Sweetheart.
Here you go, ladies. The tea is on.
But there's only 2 cups, Opal.
Oh, I've already drunk so much my back teeth are floating. I figured I might hightail it over to your place, Phoebes. You know, check the mail, the plants, whatever. What do you think?
Oh, thank you, darling. That would be great.
Listen, drive safely, Opal. The roads are kind of slick. They're icy.
Oh, you don't have to worry about me. I'm good with Saint Andretti.
Who?
Patron saint of driving.
Oh, yes.
I'll see you later, ladies.
Yes, dear.
I envy Opal.
Really?
She's got everything she could possibly want in Palmer. You know, I mean, he's solid, he's dependable.
Well, dear, Opal's had her share of heartaches, I can tell you that. But then we all take our chances when we fall in love.
It's the not knowing that's driving me crazy. Why is it Mateo called me?
So you clear on what's required?
Crystal.
There will be no screw-ups.
You know me. Satisfaction guaranteed.
Do your thing.
And O'Brien, don't mess up.
Look, I've hit enough dead ends to know that we've hit one. I say we just get out of here.
Let's give it 30 minutes.
In 30 minutes, my skin is gonna crawl off my body.
We've got too much riding to bail. What's up?
Hey, guys. Mind if I join you? Still looking to float yourself alone?
Yeah, Winona was set to come through with the cash, but...
Yeah, well, her interest rates were a little too high.
I hear you. My old lady sooner seen me laid out dead than hook up with a looker like Winona.
It's too bad the first race at Paradise Turf runs at 2.
Phoenix, you got a 2-hour lead. Plenty of time to place your bets.
Yeah, but not without major cash.
This'll cover it.
.323 Commerce Street?
Home of JT's money man.
Oh, yeah. What was his name?
Again, never mind. Just be there in a half an hour. You'll get what you're looking for.
Shake it, baby. Come on, let's go cash in on those pipe dreams.
Thanks, man.
Da-da-da.
What is going down?
That's what I want to know.
JT, long time no see. Looking good.
What brings you back?
Got my gloves. Gotta keep the little piggies warm. Excuse me.
Don't stop now, lover. I was just getting into
I
it.
want to know what Santos and this old lady are doing here before my whole life is shut to hell.
Well, isn't that sweet? You decided to join me. I knew you couldn't resist.
I told the bartender to send Axel over as soon as he arrives.
Oh, that's a good idea. I think we'll make a nice little threesome. You know, it ain't polite to keep a beautiful dame like you waiting.
He'll be here, don't worry.
What? Me worry? Hey, I say we give Mr. whoever it's gonna be another 10 minutes and we call it a clam bake, because I don't think he exists. Ooh, is that him?
No. Trevor, this is silly.
Yeah, it's silly. It's more than silly. It's tragic.
We're adults. I don't need you to sit here and chaperone my date with him.
I'm not here to chaperone. I'm here for myself. I gotta check out the competition, see what make and model swept your heart out from under me, huh?
Why can't you just let this go? Let me go.
Why? Well, the same reason the waves keep breaking on the shore, birdies keep singing, and babies keep crying. It's nature. It's nature's way. Falling in love with you is the most natural thing that ever happened to me, and there's no way in hell will I fall out of love with you.
There's a call for you, Miss Green?
I figured there would be.
Hello? Axel, what happened?
Your BLT's getting cold.
Oh, car trouble, I see.
No, car trouble.
No, I understand why you can't make it. I know you have a lot of stops. Okay. Call me when you get to Sioux City.
Sioux City. Hand me that phone. I want to talk to the guy.
So I go to Boston to get answers, and I come back. And I'm more confused than ever. Laura knew Jim. Or at least she knew of him. I am sure of that. So I tried to shock the truth out of her. I asked her how she would feel if Jim and I got married.
Oh, my. How did she react to
She
that?
freaked out. She freaked out. And then she took it down a notch or two, and then she ended up by saying he had somewhat of an unsavory reputation when he was in New York. But she wouldn't go into any of the specifics.
Brooke, it is time you called the authorities.
I can't. What, honey? I can't. Not yet. If his story is true, if Jim's story is true about this loan and the contract out on him, if I go to the police, it's just like signing his death warrant.
Oh, sweetheart.
The guy came in here, called himself Donnie, flashing cash, throwing your name around like you two were real tight.
He was a stranger. You weren't suspicious?
First, sure, but his story checked out.
How long before you tried to climb down his pants?
He just wanted money, not sex. He said he had a sure thing down at the track, but he needed capital.
Which hit me strange. Here he's got this hot babe with him. I figure she's pulling down plenty, making, a lot for you.
Did you tell him about the studio?
No way.
He knew you were a photographer, but legit. Nothing kinky.
Listen, I am out of the skin business for now. Got enough garbage coming my way. I don't need more.
We're cool, JT.
Are you cool? Well, you look cool. You know what I'm saying to you? Now finish your story.
Well, this Matt, or whoever, wants to connect with some loan shark you did business with. Well, I know for a fact you never scored cash for some Goomba. So I dropped a quarter to get you down here.
You did good.
What should I do if they come back?
They won't be coming back.
And the story about you and a loan
It was just that. It was just a story. I invented it to satisfy some woman's curiosity. Some woman who couldn't keep her mouth shut. So now I will have to shut it for her.
Sweetheart, after all you've told me, I'm really not sure how to broach this subject.
What?
Well, while you were gone, Jim tried to enlist me in his cause. His cause being the winning and the wooing of Brooke English. Now, because of your suspicions, I told him I refused, gently but firmly.
What reason did you give him?
Well, I told him that it had been my lifelong habit never to involve myself in your personal life. Probably the worst bold-faced lie I've ever told.
I'm so glad I have you on my side.
You know, sweetheart, you're not the first woman to have been fooled by a man. Now, I've been around the block ever since the block had hitching posts. And that didn't save me from falling victim to an unscrupulous suitor.
You mean Uncle Langley?
Yes, darling, Uncle Langley. As far as I knew, he was a perfectly respected college professor with impeccable credentials. And when I found out that he was a confidence man, it broke my heart. But it didn't change the way I felt about him.
Even though he played you for a fool?
Darling, being made to look foolish is not the worst thing in the world. Because in the end, Langley turned out to be the man that I'd fallen in love with. And that love abides. It's stronger and deeper than ever.
You got your happy ending.
My Langley was and is, at heart, a good and decent man.
I wish I could say the same about Jim.
Well, sweetheart, you'll know the answer to that soon enough. And if he turns out not to be the man that you hoped he was, you'll find that you'll have no problem just sending him off.
Aunt Phoebe, it's not like turning down a proposal of marriage. All my life, I've gone into things with my eyes wide open, and the one time in life that I leave without looking. I get involved with a stranger. I mean, is Jim a monster, or is he just a victim of circumstances? Did he keep things from me because he was protecting me, or because he had something to hide? And Maria and all those people that died. I mean, did Jim get on that plane knowing that he was risking innocent lives? I keep willing for this phone to ring. I want Mateo to call me and tell me that Jim's story is true. And it doesn't seem likely. Does it? Hello.
Brooke, it's me. Listen, I set up a meeting with Jim's loan shark. I should have some answers for you soon.
Listen, Mateo, please be careful, and please don't take any unnecessary risks.
I'll be cool.
Okay. Call me as soon as you know anything. I'll be waiting.
Oh boy, Phoebe, have I got a surprise for you.
Oh, look.
Get a Gander special delivery for Mrs. Langley Wallingford from her very own Love Muffin. What's the occasion?
Well, none that I know of. See, Langley's away on a dig, and he doesn't even know about my leg.
What, are you telling me that this is just a floral tribute to your long-distance love affair? Hope, you know, I think I remember seeing some pack of posies lurking in your tea leaves. Really? Yeah.
I didn't know you, dabbled in tea leaves. Here, let me take your coat.
Oh, yeah, I dibble, dabble, you know, what is it? The Ouija board, the tea leaves, the pendulum. I've been told that I have quite a natural gift for divining the divine.
Well, we'll just have to set you up in a booth at the DFL Bazaar.
Oh, I don't know,
tell
Phoebes. I don't know. You know, people think they want to know the future, but if they're not going to win the lottery or meet someone tall, dark, and handsome, then it's just sayonara swami.
Well, I don't know if I believe in fortune tellers, but if you can ever divine a way to go back in the past and change that, I'd be your first customer. I'm sorry. I'm just tired. Anyway, I'm gonna go up and take a shower and change my clothes, okay?
You do that, sweetheart.
I'll see you later, Opal.
All righty, honey. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. These leaves are positively rated X.
That is Brooke's cup.
Well, this I'm seeing are two souls bound by an incredible passion. Oh, I feel like I'm just taking a sneak peek at somebody's secret love diary.
Well, look again, darling, and see if you can see any impending danger.
Danger? Oh, yeah, I see it. Today's leaves definitely portend a storm brewing on the horizon.
Oh, dear.
Guy better be on time.
You know, when I said till death do us part, I pictured us gumming wedding cake on our 50th anniversary, not fighting the bullet in some godforsaken alley.
All right, look, this is how we play it. The guy shows up, we strike a deal, he gives me his name as an act of good faith, then we arrange another meet, then we're out, free and clear.
And that's it, right? I mean, you give this guy's name to the feds and you let them handle Jim in the plane crash. That's the end of the involvement. I want your word on this.
If I'm looking at the guy who killed my sister, I'm not backing off.
Mateo, think about that. Be smart. Come on, this guy is not going to cop to planting plastic explosives on an airplane. Just think about it. Don't do anything crazy. Think about your mother and Maria. Honey, you've got your whole life ahead of you. Don't blow it. Not here, not like this.
You're all set. You say the word, Patrick will have the horses ready and saddled up for you and Bianca.
Later today be good.
Whatever works for Erica. So, yeah, that's it. What's this? Next up, Valiant?
No. These are glorious things. For now, I'm gonna stay put.
Listen, why don't you have Myrtle do that? She'd be happy to handle this.
Edmund, I have had people handle everything for me my whole life. This is something that I have to do myself. I owe Gloria that much.
Yeah. You, know where she is?
No.
Got a forwarding address?
No. I don't want to. Ruth Martin will be by later to ship these things out. Everything but this belonged to Maddie. Will you take it to her?
Maddie has so many toys.
Not this one.
I just don't feel right accepting it.
Look, Edmund, it's not a gift. Maddie picked this out herself. We were walking down Pine Street, Gloria, me, and Maddie was sitting up in her stroller, and we passed a window display at Lacey's, Babes in Toyland. Maddie pointed at Mr. Bear and laughed. Take it to her.
Say hi to Bianca.
Again, thank you.
Why did you hang up the phone?
Do you think I was gonna let you reach out and ambush poor unsuspecting Axel?
Ambush Axel? I just wanted to give him a little friendly hello.
I didn't want him to know you're here.
Why not?
Because he's a jealous guy. He wouldn't appreciate me sitting here talking to you.
So you've told him about me. You've affirmed my existence. I take that as positive.
Well, I wouldn't read too much into it. Yes, Axel understands that you're a very important part of my life, and you always...
That's very encouraging.
Because of Amanda.
Of course. Because of Amanda, I want to meet this guy that you've cooked up.
I didn't cook him up.
Well, Tad smells fish cooking.
Just tell Tad to mind his own business, okay? And not to grill me like some kind of halibut.
Hey. If this Axel exists, I want to shake his hand. And if he doesn't, I'm going to find out about it.
He's very, very real, let me assure you.
Well, Jimmy Stewart thought Harvey was a 6-foot-tall rabbit.
What are you implying?
I'm implying that perhaps you've lifted off from the mother planet.
What?
That you've given in to all this pressure and it's scrambled your huevos, so to say.
Oh, the male ego really is astonishing. Because I've rejected you. The only way you can live with the fact is that I've lost my mind.
Well, the Looney Tunes defense has to be considered. I am a lawyer. I have to be thorough.
Yeah, but you're not my lawyer. You're not my lover. You're not my anything.
Gee, that's too bad, because you're my everything, Janet. You know, I believe that history has to stand for something. The last 2 chapters you and I have been to have been doozies, so to say. But we made it through. We held on together. And then all of a sudden, none of that matters. Along comes this Mr. Janet Green, and it's over. He's out of the picture. I'm out of the picture. night at the Crystal Ball, when I proposed to you, when I laid my heart out on a silver platter for you, you had tears in your eyes.
It was a magical night.
Yeah, it was a magical night, but it was also real until this Mr. Green walked onto my canvas. Here's a newsflash. I'm not gonna let him crowd me out. I'm gonna meet this amazing Mr. Green and find out what he's got that I don't.
He's got me.
Now, Filoni don't. I mean what I said. I love you. And I'm gonna fight for you. I'm gonna fight for us. Enjoy my lunch.
Oh, now what am I gonna do?
You know, if you're going to be telling fortunes at the bazaar, we need to get you a name more befitting a medium.
Well, how about Happy?
Happy. Happy medium? Oh.
Sorry. Oh, that's the bell.
Hi, Opal.
Well, come right in, why don't you?
Hi, Phoebe. How you feeling?
Hello, Jim. I'm well enough, thank you.
Oh, good. I was hoping to find Brooke at home.
Well, Brooke's upstairs taking a shower. And then she said something about a nap.
Oh, I must have missed the nap part.
Well, Brooke and I are very much alike. We both enjoy nothing more than a little cat nap on a cold winter's afternoon. Now, where can you be reached? At Tempo or your hotel?
Hi. Welcome home.
It's good to see you.
Did you miss me?
I didn't have time. I mean, Laura and I had a lot of catching up to do.
Well, I sure missed you. And I want to spend the rest of the day with you. So what do you say to a long lunch at my hotel, and we'll sort of take it from there?
You go ahead, run along. I'll hold down the fort here with Thebes.
But, Brooke, dear, you promised me you're going to teach me how to trim my bonsai trees.
Oh, Thebes, come on. I mean, your miniature mistletoe can get a haircut any day. I say, grab the gusto while you can get it.
Sounds like a plan to me. Don't worry. I'll be fine. Okay. Ready?
Don't they make a darling couple?
Oh, you're so foolish. Listen, I need to make a phone call right now.
Oh, here.
Thank you. I need to call Edmund Gray.
Everybody's pumped up.
I thought you'd like to know I gave Maddie's bear to Edmund. It's strange how in the end it's the small things that take on meaning. Maddie's delight when she held the bear for the first time. Your radiance, the way your hair reflected the winter light. It's the picture I'll keep in my heart, the one souvenir I've allowed myself, in memory of our brief time together. I never loved you as much as I did that afternoon. I'll always be grateful for that one perfect day when we were all that mattered. And everything seemed possible. You were the light at the end of a long, dark tunnel, Gloria. But I tried to keep you in the dark and lost my way. It came down to saving me or yourself. You made the right choice, Gloria. The only choice you could, given the circumstances. Don't look back. God bless you. Goodbye.
Get you anything else?
Strychnine on the rocks? I guess that would be the coward's way out, wouldn't it? Anyway, thank you for the part you played in my little charade.
Hey, I've come a long way from a spear carrier in summer stock.
You're an actor?
Yeah. Got a big audition coming up. The Pepper Pot Playhouse. They're doing A Death of a Salesman.
Salesman. Theater. Hey, Jimmy. You know something? You're a genius. Have you got a Manhattan phone directory handy?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, got a great idea. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Break a leg.
Oh, thanks.
Agents. That's it. Shuggy Sarnoff. Okay. Hello. Is this the Sarnoff agency? Hi, how do I go about hiring an actor? I need someone who can start right away.
Oh, that's Edmund, I hope.
Well, we'll see. Oh, sure enough, come on in. Her Highness is expecting you.
Oh,
Amy.
Edmund, darling.
Sorry to hear about your accident.
Oh, it's nothing but a boring nuisance.
Well,
so good to see you.
I guess this is my cue. I promised Petey I'd watch his soccer practice, so I'll leave you two to have your fun, and I'll be back in time to fix your dinner, okay?
Thank you, dear.
Be
Thank
good.
you.
Bring back any memories?
Oh, many fond memories.
It's been a long time since we cracked a couple of cold ones.
Too long, my dear, too long. Here we go.
Thank you. You sounded upset over the phone.
Well, I am. You're the only person that I could call because you are close to Brooke personally and professionally. Now, I want your honest opinion. What do you think of her involvement with this Jim Thomason?
Hey, homegirl.
Hey, homeboy.
You remind me of someone.
Your wife?
Yeah, except for them 5-inch heels.
Yeah, well, they're really convenient for all the hard-to-reach places.
You know, one day we're gonna look back at this and we're gonna tell our kids this story. And we're gonna laugh, right?
Yeah, kids, here's a picture of your daddy waiting for the big bad loan shark.
Who said Mary Life stole, huh?
I just don't remember anything about us freezing our fannies off in some alley somewhere in the Vows.
For better or worse?
You better pray this is as worse as it gets. Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
We've been had.
So, what happened to our long lunch?
I wanted to get you alone.
Well, now you have me, so now what?
You sold me out. And I want to know why.
Stay tuned for scenes from the next All My Children. Tomorrow on All My Children.
You and Jake Martin are back together again, which that kiss seemed to indicate. That's nobody's business but your own.
I know what's going on, and I know it's real. Hand over your wallets, both of you, now.
Motown 40, the music is forever. ABC 1 week from Sunday.